General Hospital spoiler teases that Cyrus Reno has another plot when Giants to play the good guy. That's why when Cyrus wants to transfer all the money that Cyrus has to Martin Gray so that Martin builds a big house for the prisoners. Of course, that house would be a place to stay for the prisoners after they are pardoned and freed. What does what Cyrus really wants to do out of good intention after Cyrus' near death experience? Fans know what Cyrus' past was like. Now Cyrus claims to have changed. To prove it, Cyrus proposed to build a housing complex for prisoners after being released from prison. Cyrus said that he does not want them to go back to prison after being released. Cyrus also wants the newly built housing area to be a job training place for inmates so that they can get good jobs and reintegrate community. Of course, Martin will replace Cyrus to do this project because Cyrus is currently serving a sentence in Bentonville. Martin then consulted Laura Collins and Laura was delighted to hear that Cyrus had changed. However, neither Laura nor Martin fully believed in Cyrus' change. After Laura returned to town, Laura will design and conceptualize the house with Martin. Construction will of course be overseen by Martin and Laura in Cyrus' name because it's Cyrus who paid for the project and it's Cyrus who really has the power if Cyrus gets pardoned. Martin will assign the recruitment of personnel to Laura. Of course, this will include that Laura will be the one to find businesses that need to hire people, and those prisoners will be manure workers or can receive products to that building to do. There are quite a few in that building after the construction is completed and put into operation. Of course, until Cyrus was pardoned, everything was fine at that property, and Cyrus just went there to manage. But on the plus side, was a good opportunity for both the prisoner and Cyrus. Even Cyrus was able to get Laura and Martin forgivenesses after Cyrus changed. However, there could be another controversy here. Cyrus could be pretending to be a good person and building that compound was just a way to get Cyrus pardoned sooner. No one knows what Cyrus is thinking. Cyrus can rely on the fame of Martin and Laura to create a new force of knowledgeable minions, which means that all the people in the compound are freed prisoner and they may have known Cyrus before. Was Cyrus already providing a place to live for them and willing to spend money to train them on jobs as well as career orientation? Then they are very much indebted to Cyrus and are ready to be loyal to Cyrus if indeed Cyrus turns out to be a cruel person and the past repeats itself. Cyrus knew that after Laura and Martin handed over the building to Cyrus, the police didn't pay much attention to the old prisoner at that time, because the police had made a surprise visit to that building a few times before, and those freed prisoners had very good expression. However, that was the time when Laura and Martin were manager at that place. When Cyrus became the manager, everything would be different. In the end, Cyrus will turn that compound into Cyrus' all new base. Cyrus' filthy trade could be restarted in the name of housing and job training for freed prisoner.